Desiree. Today is Tuesday, February the 11th, 2025. Thank you for reaching out to me to see if I could connect to your grandmother, who is an angel in heaven, who you've been missing and you would love to hear from. I'm going to jump right into this message because you know I've already sent you a couple of messages since you reached out to me yesterday. And I explained to you that I began to connect. I didn't want to. I wasn't ready to connect. Your mother is ready to connect. She's your grandmother. And yet her role remains your mother from heaven. Okay? This was very important for your grandmother as your mother to have me clarify before I began this message for you today. I don't normally need to reach out to understand such things. I don't even really need a picture. The picture helps me, Natalie, by seeing the eyes. Okay, look, we're 1 minute in and you have to understand, I think you do, it's what drew you to me, Desiree, was seeing the one video. On my TikTok where I was delivering a message from an angel, let me back up, because this is your first message to receive from me, Natalie. My name is Natalie. Hi, I live on a small hobby farm, and I am the lone shepherd, good shepherd, to a flock of about 35 animals. I have 2 pet sheep. I have 2 giant puppies, livestock guardian dogs, an Australian cattle dog, a Chihuahua. I've got a lot of different roosters and hens, silkies and Easter eggers, and my newest frizzle hens inside. We are a active small farm here, and your mother, beyond your grandmother, your mother as your grandmother, okay? Let's get this straight right here, okay? Because your grandmother, who you did clarify for me, Desiree, raised you as a mother, okay? Your grandmother, well, she's here right now already, and this is why I had to start the message. I'm never ready to start these messages, do you hear me? But when angels are ready, and they hover, and they wait, and they're like, hey, you need to do this, Natalie, right now. And so here I am, and I'm ready to roll. I am all giggles during these messages because I am being utilized as a portal for angels to visit my body, my soul, to deliver such messages of beautiful love to life and those that are loved in life. This is all going to be part of your message. I learn with every message that I give. I've only been videoing messages for the past, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months or so. So this continues to rather be new for me. And yet I delight because I know as soon as I hit the record button, which I already did 4 minutes ago, there's no turning back for Natalie. We're game on. And your mother is here. And now you know, when I say your mother, I do mean your grandmother. But I mean your mother. I am the lone shepherd, I am the good shepherd, and I am, even when being utilized by angels, still present in my being. I am aware, I am able to focus, and my flock is always going to be my main priority. Hey, Em. I like to tell people right up front, because this is something I've recently discovered, Desiree, is to pay attention to my flock during this message. If my sheep comes up during this message, which you see he's standing there right now, he hasn't come up yet. If he comes up to me during this message, know that that is your mother presenting, utilizing the portal of a creature's body to present her soul in beautiful, peaceful ways. Cash is my Jesus sheep, brought home on Christmas Eve as a newborn lamb and bottle fed over 2 years ago. These are things I continue to learn from, hey, CJ, for my life. I also did just get back from being gone from the farm. This is part of your message, Desiree. What you need to understand is that angels utilize my life, my happenings in my Natalie life, in order to incorporate such messages to be delivered. I'm getting a phone call from my husband right now, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, if you want to buy me this at Costco, just get it. Why do you have to call me and ask me? You know, your mother's here, and she's like, oh. Oh. Give me a moment here. I'm going to back up a little bit, okay, Desiree? Remember, as you saw in the first video that you saw on my TikTok, that these messages are not scripted. I do have notes just because, well, it's not a direct connection. It's a continuous connection. Your mother already, your grandmother, your mother already began to come through to me as soon as you sent me those words asking me, do you take appointments? I had to delete that off of my TikTok because I don't take appointments, Desiree. I don't charge money. This is not a venue of profit, Profit, financial profit for me. This is my soul's purpose in life, is to share angel messages. I'm a very excited person. Of course, I get very excited when I connect with angels. And of course, like I said, it is now the 1 o'clock hour today, and your mother has been already reaching out to me since yesterday. I have to put these little notes into my phone and go, hold on. As soon as I arrived back at the farm a little while ago, your mother was like, it's my turn, it's my turn, it's my turn. She's like, everybody's okay, okay? I was like, no, I need a few more minutes. Your mother had me go into my workshop, which is connected to our home, where I have my respite area for my sickly birds, my sauerkraut viral video, 42 million views on my vomiting hen. I have different ages of birds in there right now and different stages and phases of why they're in there right now. My special chick named Chip, who was born alone and sleeps with me at night and travels with me and goes to the nail salon with me and all of that. Here he is, my sheep, okay? So my sheep has made himself present, and this is your mother. And this is beautiful to go along with what I was just getting ready to share with you, Desiree, is that when I got back from my appointment today and I walked in, I checked on everybody inside. I've got a couple of old dogs inside, and they're, sickly and all of that, and my birds that are in the workshop. And I saw that my Chip, the chick, I knew she needed to lay an egg when I left this morning for this appointment, and I was gone for 3 hours. Note the behavior of my sheep, okay? Because this is he's doing his paw, he's excited, he's feeling love. He says, don't touch, and off he goes. Desiree, what I saw when I walked into my workshop and checked on all my birds in there was, wait a second, how did this big egg end up in my 2 small birds' cage that lay really tiny eggs? How did this happen? It was Chip, my chick. She laid an egg. I can't believe my husband's calling again. I cannot end this message right now. I've already started it. I am in what you call the spirit zone. I continue to be aware. I know it's not an emergency because I saw the first text from my husband, so I don't need to stop this message. He literally was asking if I wanted a pair of headphones. Chris, get the headphones. Thank you. Mom is here. The reason your mom had me see that my Chip the chick laid her big egg inside of my two small birds' cage while I was gone was to show the symbolization of her relation and relationship and connection to you, Desiree, as being your grandmother, but as you said, raising you as if, no, not as if, she is your mother. This is part of your message, the biggest part. And what a beautiful soul your mother is. I don't need to know about your birth mother. We're not there. I'm talking about your grandmother, okay? These messages usually last about 20 to 30 minutes. I am not the one who cuts them off. I am connected to your mother right now, but this is very important. This is why it's taking so long to get into this message, that you are relating to what I'm saying when I refer to your grandmother as your mother, okay? Your mother had me see Chip the chick's large egg in my two small birds' cage to represent that it doesn't matter where we lay the egg. It doesn't matter where that egg is laid. What matters is who takes care of that egg once it hatches or becomes whatever else. When we think of eggs, we do think of them hatching, yes? Your mother's having me take a deep breath right now. She's like, good job, Natalie. I do come with notes, and yet your mother is here right now. These notes that I come with are from what I've been feeling since last night, and I will begin to go over them. As soon as I do, your mother is going to come in and chime in with everything. Know that when I sent you that message this morning, clarifying that that was your mother, having me reach out to you to clarify, because your mother knew how vital it is for me to connect to you in delivering this message from your mother today. She's really excited. She's really excited. She's like, woohoo! She is flawless. From the picture alone, I could see that your mother is somebody who took care of herself. That would be my perception. We all have perceptions in life where we see what we see and we receive, and we then delegate how we think or feel about what we see. Desiree, I am somebody who continues to live beyond perception. I don't see bodies first. I feel souls first, okay? Your mom actually is coming through right now with all capital letters. M-O-M, M-O-M, all capital letters, okay? So this, I don't know, this becomes part of, like I tell everybody in life, part of your treasure hunt, Desiree. Angels do want us living in a fairy tale way of life. It is up to us to create the stories of our life. It is up to us to follow whichever paths we choose to follow, whether it's the yellow brick road or into the depths of the forest. We create our own fairy tales. Your mother is having me feel, along with the capital M-O-M, she's also in all capital letters saying simple, simple, simple. S-I-M-P-L-E, simple. Simple is the key word with your mother. She is simple. Your mother is not past tense. Death is but a breath. A final inhale and or exhale. Though your mother is no longer here in body form for you to hug or pick up the phone and call, your mother's soul remains very much so alive. in a different space and place of which I refer to as heaven. Your mother is with great peace. She is very excited to be delivering this message of love to you today. She does need you to know, Desiree. What I'm saying is how she is relaying through me she feels. Angels in general all do feel the same ways for life, and this is a beautiful thing for me as a messenger in life, able to connect to angels, to see such universal, heavenly universal, angelic ways of delivering such messages that are universally, in my world, understood to mean certain things. Simple is the key word here. Your mother showed me a couple of visions of, I don't know, shopping venues, and in particular it was TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Okay? She also showed me a lot of chaperoning trips, I guess maybe perhaps in your schooling years, Desiree, where your mother was the one who was one of the chaperones. She was on those bus trips with you in elementary school and middle school and perhaps beyond, in going to visit such sites that school field trips and such would go on. Your mom also has me feel that, I don't know if it's military or just that you both, I don't know, you moved a lot. You lived in many different places. The reasons I feel this way is because your mother showed me a lot. She showed me a vision of the Eiffel Tower, the Washington, D.C. Monument, the Empire State Building. She had me hear the word Tennessee, Alabama. With that, what I gather as a messenger is that these are the ways your mother is trying to present through me so that you understand these messages are real, is that you must have moved a lot, whether it was a military life or not. I do hear an accent in your mother's voice. I can't tell if it's Southern, and that's when the word Alabama comes up. I don't know. Your mother also shows me visions of lilacs and tulips. You're going to want to take notes, Desiree. You're going to want to watch this video probably a couple of times. Take notes on what I'm saying, because right now my mind is pushed to the side. I'm fully aware I'm here listening to my flock and able to see my husband's text messages come through and all of that. And yet what I'm sharing with you is a lot. You're going to want to take notes, because a lot of these things you can then Google, like what is the spirit meaning of lilac and tulips. Perhaps these were your mother's favorite flowers. Perhaps they were your favorite flowers. Perhaps they don't mean anything to you at all, in which case you would want to Google spirit meaning of lilacs and tulips. And when you read what that says, this message will further continue to deliver you more meaning behind the message, okay? I am only one portal, one divine source of messaging from angels. It does become your treasure hunt, your fairy tale life. This is what I love sharing with life, what I have learned from angels, Desiree, is that angels from heaven do want us in life, creating the stories as our own author, making our own decisions, taking our own paths without fear. We are a world of blame, shame, and judgment. Your mother right now is going, Your mother was very much so on the outskirts of that. She didn't take part in gossip. She didn't take part in talking badly of others in life. She took care of herself in very beautiful and simple ways, and she created a life where her focus was you. I don't know if you have any other siblings or if there's any other family. You're the one who reached out to me, and so your mother is honing in on having me focus in on you, because this message is for you, Desiree, okay? Your mom had me feel that she went on all of these chaperoning trips with you through school. And that's a really beautiful vision for me as a messenger to have. I'm not here to get into my mind. And so what happens at this point is Spirit says swipe, okay? When an angel says to me swipe, that means, Natalie, stop. Don't go to your mind. We're not here having a conversation with Desiree. We're here having a conversation with an angel. And angels live in no time. And yet, no, we live in time. And so it becomes, you got to get this message out, okay? So I'm just going to continue on here, Desiree. Your mother had me feel, I don't know how she died. I don't know how she transitioned from this life to heaven. And yet what she has me feel, which is a very common thing for angels to want their loved ones in life to know, is their final moments in life. Your mother has me feel she was very tired, very tired. She was aware. The words leukemia, lymphoma, and breast issues came up. I have to share with you, Desiree, that the ways also angels utilize my being, Natalie, is they utilize my life, what's going on in my life, because it makes sense to me, which then I can further deliver a message to you from an angel, okay? I myself have had breast issues. I had a partial mastectomy a couple of years ago, which turned into a year-long infection. I had to pack a hole in my breast, take antibiotics for a year, pull this thing out, cut it off every day. It was a nightmare. My breast surgeon actually finally said there's nothing else we can do for you. And at that point, we moved, coincidentally. I don't know if it was breast issues. Your mother was aware. She knew. She was not afraid. She was very tired. When I say very tired, I mean peaceful. You did mention in your message that you lost your mother very suddenly. Again, I don't know how you lost her. Regardless of the tragedy or horror of anybody's passing, what I have witnessed with angels showing me their final moments in life is that heaven and angels actually take our soul before such moments occur. So, however your mother died, took her final breath here in life, know that her soul was already taken before that moment. So she was very aware. She was very tired. That was her being fueled. F-U-E-L-E-D, fueled like gasoline by the love of heaven to take her. She does give me a vision, which is a universal vision of what I see a lot with angels, of your hand on her hand in her final moments of life. Whether you were there physically with your mother as she took her final breath, Desiree, or if you weren't there, this vision that your mother gives me now represents her letting you know you were with her. Your soul, your love was with her. I want to say she was cremated, and cremated with something special, like a teddy bear or a piece of jewelry. I see like a charm bracelet or something, a charm from a charm bracelet, not even an entire charm bracelet, just a charm. I also see a goat. I don't have goats here on the farm, and keep note of this. My flock is very quiet right now. My sheep presented and walked away. That was beautiful and is also indicative of how your mother was in life. Hey, she let everybody mind her own business. She was there and she was very laid back, easygoing, loving person, as well as mother. Start a journal of some sort to keep these notes all together. This does begin a whole new fairy tale adventure for you, Desiree. The breadcrumbs are being left right now. What you can do after this message is also Google, what is my spirit animal? Goat. G-O-A-T. That is my favorite site on Google. What is my spirit animal? You just put in the animal. Goat. Read it. You'll smile, I'm certain. It will make sense to you why your mother presents today with a goat. Know that any time you do see a goat, it doesn't have to be a real goat. It doesn't have to be a goat on a farm. You could see it on somebody's t-shirt, on a bottle of milk in the grocery store you're buying. Know that that is your mother present with you at those times. Your mother has me feel she was a giggler in life, a little she like she liked to laugh at a lot of different things, but she was, you know, she was cautious. Not cautious, that's not the right word. She was respectful, she was real, and she did live by the rules, the universal rules of living the simple life. She also shows me a small garden. I don't know if you helped her with this garden as a child. A garden with the simple things like tomatoes, maybe some green peppers, I don't know, some lettuce or something. Your mother says, make no doubt. Have no doubt. Okay, hold on. Desiree, when you were on TikTok yesterday and you found my video of delivering a spirit message for somebody else, your mother says that was no coincidence. That's called divine. Your mother led you to me. Do you carry something of your mom's with you? A keychain? Do you wear an old necklace or something of hers? There's something of your mother's that you carry with you, whether it's in your purse, in your car, around your body, like maybe it is a charm bracelet, I don't know. There's something that your mother says you do carry of hers with you in life. She smiles with this. She also says the word Dairy Queen. That's a restaurant, okay? Dairy Queen. I don't know, maybe you got milkshakes there or something. Desiree, it's 27 minutes into this video. I just now looked up. You already know my husband texted me 3 times asking about buying me these headphones at Costco. Your mother knows I have to go. I was gone from the farm this morning for 3 hours. And literally, as soon as I came back, it was your mother who had my flock so mellow, chillax, calm, cool, collected. These are the ways your mother was in life, and she wants you to be aware of and know. These are the ways your mother remains as an angel in heaven. Your mother is very much so alive, in a different space and place of which I do refer to as heaven. Your mother is very much so always with you. It does take, as I tell everybody in life when delivering messages, a mere thought, M-E-R-E, a mere thought on your end, and your mother will always be there. Otherwise, she's just always hovering, you know. She will not be there in moments that you don't want her there. Moments of intimacy or in the bathroom or showering or anything like that. Your mother's not going to be hovering over you at times like that. And yet otherwise, she is always there. She is so excited that you have reached out to her. Desiree. She was a good listener. She wasn't one to jump in and interrupt conversations. She listened with a very peaceful, calm demeanor. And then she, okay, well, let me tell you what I think. I'm honored to be connected to your mother right now, and I'm grateful that you were not only led by your mother to click on my TikTok video. I actually turned comments off at one point because I actually probably will not be, this is not a venue for me to make money. It's not. And I'm only one person, so I really can't open myself up there to just, talk to angels all day long, even though I already do. That's my life, So I, Natalie, myself, am very touched that your mother found a way to just kind of jump in there and be the one that I accepted to come in. Know that with these messages, Desiree, it's a lot. It's a lot. Spirit messages are never what we think they're going to be. We don't hear what we wish to hear. That's not part of the ways angels work. Angels want us to be curious. Angels want us to continue living a life of discovery. Angels want us to seek those breadcrumbs, to find the missing pieces to the puzzles of our life, and to delight in all of the sights and senses that we discover along these yellow brick road adventures of our life. Your mother is most happy to be sharing her love with you right now in ways that she knows you will feel. No, it may take anywhere from instant, now, 1, 2, or 3 days for all of this message to trickle through your own entities of mind, body, and soul to then make sense to you. If nothing makes sense to you, or if something doesn't make sense to you, let me know. Because when you let me, Natalie, know, I can then reach back out to your mother, and together we can help it make sense to you. There is no point in me being any sort of messenger from angels to life if the messages are not understood. Take your time. Drink lots of water. I forgot to say that in the beginning of the message. So drink that water now. It's very important because your soul, whether you know it or not, is being utilized greatly to even receive this now 32-minute long message from your mother. That can dehydrate you and can hinder you from being able to even comprehend what I have just shared from your mother in this message. Your mother is now hovered away. The word's not hovered. She's she's kind of off in another place in space. She is a busy angel, as all angels are busy. Thank you so much, Desiree. I look forward to hearing back from you. Take a few moments to really embrace what you've heard. And if I don't hear from you in a while, I'll reach out to you and make sure that everything's going well. And other than that, I thank you from the bottom of my soul for finding me with your mother. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.